Hi. I just turned on my camera, TikTok, and am knitting away on my Sophie. I'm really trying to finish by tomorrow, if not Saturday. And just wanted to knit and yap. So one thing I'll plug, if you have or haven't been following along, I am doing a knit along. We are knitting as a community the Levitate wrap by My Favorite Things. So excited. And I just want to say, for anyone and everyone who's joined the Discord, thank you so much. It's been so energizing and lovely, and I feel like it's a way for us to connect like on an even deeper level, because it's just more quick, immediate access to chatting with other like-minded people. So I'm loving that. But I also kind of was thinking, like, what do I want to talk about today? Because I just was in the mood to, I don't know, turn on the camera and talk. So I'll start with two things, just like a life update, and then something I've noticed about shopping habits as a knitter. So life update. I said I wasn't going to talk about this anymore, but I've been sick, and my half marathon is in 10 days as of today. I was feeling really, really nervous about the half, just given how sick I was and missing runs and losing a solid, I'll say, week and a half of training. So I had my first run today. It was 4.5 miles. In a normal world where I'm not ill, 4.5 miles now to me is nothing. Which, what a cool thing to say. I couldn't run a mile last year. I literally couldn't. And now I can run double-digit runs, which that's insane to me. In a good way. In a great way. So I had my first run today. Ooh, if you heard that, that's the Discord. But had my first run. Here are my takeaways. The pros were, I did it. That's number one. Number two, my legs felt so fresh because I've had, a week and a half-ish off of running. So my legs were ready to go. My husband interrupted me. I think I was saying my legs felt really fresh, which is great. And I missed running, which was really nice to feel. I was really happy to be back doing it. Cons, heart rate was elevated, no surprise, after being sick. And breathing heavy, hard on the chest. But again, not super surprising since I'm still kind of recovering. And was blowing my nose a lot, which actually I think is a positive, right? I want to get all of this gunk out of my face. So that's my little life update. Back on the runs. And what I wanted to talk about in terms of knitting is something I've noticed since I've gotten back into knitting this year. And if you're curious about like my knitting story, I have a whole video on that of like how I got into this and whatever. But I've really dedicated a lot of this year to knitting. And I've noticed my shopping has diminished like almost entirely. I have not bought new clothes. Like, I'm trying to think of what I've bought this year. Like maybe a few things. Oh my God, can you hear my husband hacking? But yeah, I've only bought a few things this year because I am so focused on buying yarn. So am I saving money? No. By not shopping? No, because I'm still spending on yarn. But it feels like a better purchase because not only am I getting to create something out of nothing with my own two little hands, but it also is giving me, you know, hours and hours of entertainment. It helps my anxiety, and I don't have that like excitement about a purchase, waiting for a package to arrive. Package arrives, wear the thing 1, 2, 3 times, and then that like dopamine rush fades instantly. I'm not having that with buying yarn because, again, it's giving me hours of entertainment. I create something, and then every time I wear that thing, like my top today, I feel a lot of joy and pride. And yeah, I'm not having that like super dopamine spike crash. So those are my thoughts for today. I've been wanting to make a video about this and just didn't feel like enough to be a standalone video. So decided to knit and yap with you on this beautiful Thursday. I'm going to post this today. I usually film all my videos on Monday and then have like videos to go for the rest of the week, but I'm just off my game. I'm off my routine. And I think I will be off my routine for the next 2 weeks as I travel back to Detroit next week and run the half marathon. And then it's knit along time. So then we'll be back to like a regular cadence. So that's all for today. I just wanted to connect and chat and say all the things. So I will talk to you all soon.